Greetings all and welcome back to Math in Anger. This is episode 8, and in this episode we are going to look at what does this picture actually mean. What does this picture actually mean? Now, from previous episodes, you have already seen this, and you know that when you see a number written without a symbol in front of it, it means that you have more than nothing. Similarly, if you see a number written with the addition symbol in front of it, it means you have that much more than nothing. There's another way we say this. We say positive 5 or positive 325. And the word positive literally means more than nothing. So when you see a number written like that, it means you've got positive 5 or more than nothing of that amount, of that value. That's what this picture means when you see it like that. So, what does it mean when you see it like that? And we typically read that and we say 5 plus 5 is 10. But have you ever gone and looked at what the word plus means? What it actually means? If you did, you will tell me it means this, with the addition of. All right, do you see that when you see it like this, the symbol means positive. When you see it like this, the symbol means plus. Two different words, same picture. Now I'm going to do something. I'm going to read this expression for you. I'm going to read it in a way that you've never heard it before. Listen carefully. 5 more than nothing with the addition of 5 more than nothing is in balance with 10 more than nothing. Did you hear that? More importantly, did you feel the light bulb going on? Do you see how important it is to say these things correctly? Because now, when somebody does this, and they write this down, now you're no longer reading 9 plus 3 is 12. What you're reading is 9 more than nothing, with the addition of 3 more than nothing, is in balance with 12. The fact that you have never heard it that way, the fact that this is probably the first time in your life that you have heard it that way, that is why you got to grade 8 and started failing math. Because by the time you get to this kind of thing, if you were doing it the old way, you were reading this completely wrong. But now we are fixing that. And now when somebody tells you 9 more than nothing with the addition of 3 less than nothing is in balance with 6. Now you are reading it correctly. Now you're saying 9 more than nothing with the addition of 3 less than nothing is in balance with 6 more than nothing. Now it becomes understandable, doesn't it? And yeah, this entire channel is about understand. And if you want to understand, if you want to understand something, it has to be said correctly. So start saying this correctly. There's one other thing I need to do before I sign this off. This picture, it's not the plus symbol, it is not the summation symbol. The correct name for that picture is the addition symbol. You are adding things, you are adding values to each other, not numbers. Right? Keep in mind, you are not adding this thing and this thing. You are adding here. This is where the work happens. And then you go and write it down. This is where adding happens. This, all you're doing is you're taking what you've done here and you are putting it, you are writing it down. Adding is something that happens here. The writing of it happens here. Now you know what this picture is called. You know what it means when you see it like this. You also know what it means like when you see it like this. So you know there are two ways of reading that picture, and those two ways are that and yeah, this was Math in Anger, episode 8. Please, people, start reading this correctly, because by the time you get to this kind of thing, by the time you do this, reading it the correct way is really, really important. If you don't, you're not going to hear the music of math. I hope you learned something. I'll see you in the next episode.